with another live here, and we are going to repair some threads on the vehicle. Now in this case, where these threads have to go, it is a very difficult spot to get to. So I'm gonna have to use a right angled attachment to really try to get this drill in there. There was a lot of fishing around to try to make this DIY possible. So make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if y'all want to learn more DIY repair tips and save yourself some money. Share the channel for all those that y'all know out there that are DIY people, and let's get it going. So this is our right attachment that we're gonna end up using, and we got this brand from Harbor Freight, under 20 bucks. And the particular thread kit we're going to use here is from AutoZone. And then I went to Home Depot to get the right type of drill. When you get these thread kits, it'll say right here on the back the type of drill you need, the size drill. It's a drill 2164. So I'm going to got me a 2164 drill bit from Home Depot. And I needed to get the one that has this little chuck, because that is what is used on this right angle drill. So of course, if y'all have any questions, y'all can drop them in the chat, and we are gonna get this thing underway. So this is sitting here like that. Perfect. And then the way this will work is, typically you need your impact gun, but I'm gonna have to use this drill, this style of a drill, which is just fine. And it'll turn the inner piece just like this. Work just like that, okay? So we're gonna try to get that thing drilled out nicely, and then put our insert in there after the fact we get it drilled. So let's go ahead and show y'all the exact vehicle that we're working on today, but we'll work on anything that you need to put some thread inserts in. So this is applicable across the board, okay? So let's go ahead and get it. Show what we're working on here. Jeep Commander. We got the setup right here, brother. Setup. Alright.
It's gonna make it happen?
Oh, bro. We gonna make it happen. We gonna make it happen. I'm gonna go get my light. Okay. Let's see. Whoa. Alright. So we're in the worst possible spot that you could imagine. So the hole is right here. You can't see it very good. I'm gonna get a light. So, get my light in here. Let's see if I can see better. Should be. This the one right here. Now I can see pretty good. Alright. Wish I could zoom into that. So right now we are actually behind the motor. So this is not going to be super duper easy to get to. Alright, so we got our right angle drill right here. And we got to make sure this thing goes in freaking straight. So let's see here. I'm using the camera that I am actually recording on to be able to see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm like right in the center right there. I'm right center, right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and put my right angle drill in here. And we gotta get this thing. Alright, as long as I apply light pressure, we just gotta make sure this thing is straight. There's too much in. I gotta pull it out some. You don't want to start drilling away while it's inside the hole right now, because the hole is wallowed out just a little. I've already been tacking it some, but I needed like really good leverage. Oh, and let me move this light on here. Okay, yeah, there you go. I can see real good now. So this bolt got broken back here, and we are going to fix it. Alright, so we're looking good. We're going to start the thing. Okay, let's get in there nice and careful. Come on, buddy. It's not going to be easy, I'll tell you that right now. Because she keeps. And we got to make sure this thing stays straight. So I'm kind of just going in and out. Oh, nice. As long as I'm straight, I'm cool. And it looks like we're straight right about there. Alright, before I go crazy, let's see, we already got some metal shavings taken off. Right there. Oh. Okay. So I don't want to go too crazy, because I want to make sure that this thing is getting, the inside of it needs to be smoothed out before we form new threads. Okay, if y'all haven't yet, make sure that y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel. I try to go live every day and do real live repairs for y'all, so you can save yourself some money. Now, let's see here. Okay, this feels pretty straight. This feels straight, like this is straight. Right here. Alright, let me put my right angle drill back on there. Okay. Let me take this back out. So what we're pretty much doing is we're making this hole wider. All right. Setup I'm using here. I got my on the angle drill with the 5/16 drill bit. 21/64 drill bit. And our objective is to put us new threads in there. We're gonna have to create new threads, install threads, then it should be ready to go to look similar to this. Okay, so if y'all haven't, make sure that y'all subscribe to the YouTube. We go live just about every day doing this and beyond that. Okay. So let me go grab my camera really quick so I can take a look, see what the inside of this bolt hole looks like. Alright, so y'all can see what I'm messing with here. A borescope has the light right there, and then we'll be able to see what the inside of this bolt hole looks like. Let me turn the camera around really quick so you can get a better view. I think that works. Okay. So you can see the way this works. This is the borescope. Alright, let's see. Let me move this down. Okay. Alright, our hole is right there. Oh, yeah. Okay. Hey, that's looking pretty good, buddy. That is looking pretty smooth. That's what we want. That thing's looking nice and smooth. Because you pretty much have to smooth out the inside of that thread to create new threads. So the previous dealership already tried drilling it out. They broke the bolt in the customer's vehicle and then made it seem like they didn't do anything. So we're gonna fix it. Oh, my freaking camera's going dead. I'm going to put on the charger really quick. So make sure that y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel. I do mobile repair service work in the Dallas, Texas area. And I go live just about every day, giving y'all tips and tricks that y'all can use to save yourself some money when it comes to vehicle repairs. Let me just plug my camera back in really quick. You can grab a camera just like this on Amazon for, I think I got this camera for like 25 bucks, 20 bucks. And you can see I've looked at the inside of engines with that, and it just comes in handy. So let's keep it rocking. The reason why this is actually going really well is because a lot of these newer vehicles like this is Jeep here. A lot of these newer vehicles just like this they use aluminum heads, so the aluminum is way easier to do. So let me get y'all back here where we're working at so we can continue to make progress, because we ain't got all day. Alright, let's see. Trying to set y'all up to where I can also see what I'm doing. One second. Okay, how the hell does this do? Okay, I think it was something like that. Okay. So here's the hole. Okay, this is the hole that we're messing with right there. We're also gonna have to get the debris out of there. Now I got a quick tip for all y'all out there who are trying to get something drilled out just like I am in a very difficult spot like this, and you have metal shavings there everywhere. First of all, you're going to want to cover up those holes that you see where I got the blue chop towels to make sure that no metal goes into our cylinders. Now, if you put a little bit of grease on the tip of your drill bit, as you're drilling, the metal shavings will get stuck on the grease, and that's what you want, so you'll have less stuff to clean up. So, alright, we are back in the hole. She feels actually really good. Okay, let's see. Okay, and that way you have a ton of metal shavings sitting on the tip of our drill bit. Now it actually seems like that hole that we're drilling is already smooth enough for us to start creating threads. Now when we're using the thread kit, you actually have to place the threader inside, and then you're gonna have to twist it inwards. Now, as you can see, we're behind the head on that. We're behind the head on that motor, so it is totally not gonna be easy to be twisting a threader in there. So what I need to find is a small crescent wrench. I know I have one in here. Here's one. Something like this to twist that threader in there. And we're gonna open this threader up. So I actually got this re-thread kit from AutoZone, and the way that I factored in the size that I needed is this is the bolts that initially are going to go in there. Now we're not going to be able to use these same bolts anymore because on that one, because we have to drill it slightly larger since the threads are messed up. But this is what makes it easy to go inside the fuel rail holes, which are these four right there. Alright, so let's see. Alright, I'm gonna use this hole. Then double check, make sure this thing is wallowed out. Oh yeah, she's chilling. Okay, we're on the right track, bro. Ah yes, look at him. Hook me up. I appreciate you, sir.
Yeah, we're on the right track.
We're on the right
track.
track.
You're doing your little social media stuff, so they ain't gonna see.
Oh no, you good. I'm on YouTube. I'm not
Oh, you live right now?
Yeah. It's because it saves it.
Right. Maybe you just make clips of it later.
Exactly, bro. It's just be easier. And plus, YouTube started paying me.
Nice.
I think I got, what, 120 bucks?
Hey, just
Bro.
Just for already just recording while you work.
Yeah, it took a minute to get to that point.
Right.
But then that kind of shows me like, huh, there could be more to this.
Right. Yeah, bro.
So I like TikTok because it's more interactive, but YouTube is
Yeah, it's
gonna be, yeah. And I get to use the camera to actually see the bolt hole. Oh yeah. Okay, so this is the re-threader. Bro, I can, if you was on my YouTube, you can literally like what I'm doing right now. You can see it perfectly. Alright, so this is the tough part, bro. if any. So this is gonna be the threader. This is gonna thread it for our new thread inserts, but I gotta hammer the top of this. So let me hammer. It's kind of short. You got me on YouTube, bro?
Yeah, I follow you on there, bro. Hey, bro, I'm already subscribed, though.
Oh yeah, there it is. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, and I can actually see way better what I'm doing. Yeah, angle. Alright, so this is where we're at. So I need to hold. I need to be able to hold this and still hold it straight, still hit it. It's not gonna be. This is gonna be the hardest part.
Yeah, I got a little hammer.
You got a small hammer?
Yeah,
Yeah, let me see it. Oh, you know, I'll probably end up having to hold it with my right hand, which is gonna put me directly in the way of this. Yeah. Oh! Nobody ever has one of those. Okay, let me set it up so I can see what I'm doing. I had to move my light out the way. Oh, you know what? Let me put it back here. No. Okay. Alright, little hammer. I didn't even know you can like. I didn't even know you can like on YouTube. Like that. That's crazy. There, come on, light. So I can see you. Let me see a little. Yeah. Okay, come on. That's what I'm talking about. Just stay straight. No. I just need to stay straight. Let me sit that one. This is the important part, bro. Oh man, say grease it with. There it is. Okay, so I can see it now. Straight. True. I should have put some. Okay. I think we're on to something. Just gotta get it down enough to twist it. It looks like she's looking pretty good. Nice and straight. Oh, let's try that. Alright. Now, got the baby crescent wrench. We're gonna see how we fit this bad boy in here. This is where the rubber meets the road. Alright. Freaking line is in my way. Ouch. Okay. Get that out the way. And I should be able to make it shake. If I had this one off, I'd be even more happy. Alright, let's see what we can do.
You want to just take that one off?
Yeah, let's see. Sometimes these clips break. This one. mess with them. Especially these.
Right.
You know, I can just disconnect it from this little.
Are you having like 80 viewers, 80 to 100 viewers? Man.
Oh, I know you too.
That's crazy.
Usually, man, bro, back in the day before I had to stop doing it as much, and I was getting a ton of. Let me see where I'm at. Okay, so I gotta take this clip off real quick. That'll give me more space. Okay, that should help me out a little bit. I know my light is in the way. All right. Okay, I think that helps. Okay. This is the only sorry part about using these is you gotta use like a crescent wrench. So I got the crescent wrench actually on the top of this thing, and then you want to turn it clockwise. Let's see what I'm doing. Can you see? Okay, come on, buddy. And you gotta keep it straight too. Oh, I'm gonna get half turns, like, that's wild. Ideally, if I could probably find a socket that'll fit over this. That's probably what I'm gonna have to do in a sec. No. Oh, man. Oh, I can't see. Okay, that's a little better. There it goes. Now we got some light on us. So if you weren't doing this in a spot like this, it'd be a lot easier. But the main thing is making sure that stem stays straight. So for rethreading, this bolt goes for the back of the fuel injector line on like a 2019 Jeep Commander. And it is imperative that we get this thing, keep it straight while we're rotating it, in order to put these threads yeah, but look, check it out, man. We're gonna get it done though. This is the best that we can do, especially working after two shops. One shop had a vehicle, apparently it was already broken, but I'm sure they broke it. Second shop couldn't do it or didn't want to do it. So we're actually I'm on a good trajectory right now. I got it drilled out. I got it hammered down. I'm keeping the stem straight as I'm rotating it. And she's nice and stiff. You can tell by you put your hand on it, you can move it. Well, you can try to move it, but it ain't going nowhere. So she's going in straight from the looks of it. And it wouldn't be without this baby crescent wrench and the baby hammer. The only tedious thing about this is your half turns because of the location. We're behind the head gap, behind the actual cylinder head itself. So we have zero room for error, literally. Yeah, I feel you, Daniel, but guess what? You'll get to see this is the first mechanic that does. Daniel's hating on me, because he said mechanics don't wear rings and bracelets. Well, when else am I gonna wear them? I'm already married. I don't go out nowhere. So where am I wearing them? At home? I think what matters is if we actually complete what we're doing. Okay, it's about, man, it looks like it's a good ways in now. It's about, yeah, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Okay, we're gonna back it out now because it feels almost like it's bottoming out. I got caught on a wedding ring once. Oh, my man say, yeah, that sucks, bro. Good thing I don't have no moving parts going on. Alright, I'm finna back it out. I'm probably just gonna grab the top of this like this and then snug down and twist it. Snug it down. Twist it out. Okay. Let's see if I can. Not yet. Come on, get out of there. Alright, so she went down. She went down a good little ways, probably about right here. We're gonna use our camera and look at it real quick. Let's see what she's looking like. Okay, let's see. Okay, looks like she got some. Looks like she got some threads in there. Come on, man. Looks like she got some threads in there, my boy. Yeah. Okay. See, this is what we want to see. But there's a lot of metal shavings in there. We gotta get those out of there. Okay. So what we're gonna end up doing is putting threads in there with some Loctite. We'll twist that in there, and then she'll be ready for our new bolt. But we gotta get those other metal shavings out. It'd be way better if I had compressed air. Just freaking blow it out of there. Hey, do you have a air can? Like, did you dust off like a... Dang it. Let me see, I got some WD-40 in here. Alright, so as you can see, we did create our new threads for our thread inserts that we're trying to put in there, or that we're about to put in there. We're gonna get those thread inserts put in there with some Loctite, but we have to get out all of the residual threads. Now, because I'm doing this mobile right now, I do not have an air compressor on me to where I can blow it out. So I'll probably try to kind of blow it out with a little bit with this WD-40 can and the string, the straw. See what kind of progress we can make from there. Let's see. Put it down here. Oh, buddy. Alright, let's see. Get that straw in there, man. Oh, come on. Where is it at? We're looking at you, you're caressing you? Huh?
We put clay in there. Bad idea.
Clay?
Yeah.
You want to try to get it out?
Yeah.
No, we could try a little piece. I'll probably put some grease in there. I'm not sure what this guy's talking about. 160 people. Are you looking at you and not caressing you? That sounds suspect. Alright. So I'm just trying to get this. I'm trying to get this little straw piece inside this hole so I can blow it out. Oh crap. No. Get back in there. Yeah. Okay. Maybe if I could stick something in there with I could probably stick like a bolt in there with some grease and try to get that. Let me do that real quick. We'll probably use a tip. So we got grease on the tip of this bolt, and we're gonna try to put it. Oh, can't see. Crap. Gosh, I can't see. Let me try these. Get in there. Yes. No, it didn't come out. Get your clay? Good old clay bar. Okay, let me get a pick. Let me try to put this battery terminal clean right here. See if it'll fit. I forgot. These don't even rip out here. Try rip that. Bro, you ain't supposed to be able to rip those.
Built different.
Bro, them things are still super hard to rip. Alright. So these rags are unrippable except for the select few. Okay. So I'm trying to get the inside of this. Is that clay real sticky?
I mean, I know.
Okay.
I don't know what you mean.
Let's see. Here. Let me try. Just in case there's any other metal in the use, we're gonna try to put some of this clay. See if it. Stupid light, man. It's not helping me out. Okay. There it goes. There she is. Come on. Alright, clay, don't film. I wonder if it's clean. Did you get stuck in there? There it is. Stick on the inside. Maybe it's clean. Let's see. Should be right on here. Oh yeah. She got cleaned up, brother. Okay, okay. Like, see that black part? Yeah, it was going in for real in that bad boy. Alright. Step 3. Put that down. If y'all haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel yet, make sure y'all subscribe so y'all can get the tips that y'all need to save yourself a little money. Now, this may not be actually as easy as I'm making it seem if you're doing it yourself, but this is the gist. Okay, so let me get out this thread real quick. Oh, you take it out? Yeah, go ahead. There you go. My man's helping me take the threads out. Alright. And, oh, let me get my Loctite. So the gist is we gotta turn that. We have to turn. We're gonna put the new threads in there. Okay? And I got me some permanent Loctite because we don't want the threads to come back out. Alright guys, come back out. So let me open this bad boy up. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna squeeze a little bit of this Loctite onto the threads as we're putting it in. And you only got one shot at this, so don't feel pressured. It is, bro. So another thing is you gotta get a bolt. Same size as this. The length is this. Let me see here. Oh, bro, we could use. Dang, too bad they don't have. If we had the exact same bolt, it would work. Okay.
You can't use that bolt?
Well, you only have. All right. So how to use this is first of all, let me make sure this thing be able to go here and allow me to twist at the same time. Okay. Yep, I can. Gotcha. Okay. So final step is right here where it has this little opening. You're gonna catch it to the inside of the new thread and alright. It's gonna go in. It's gonna sit on there like that. And you're probably gonna have to actually hold it in place while you're putting it in there so it don't fall.
This one,
Jeep, let me see what they say. Hex flange head. Jeep Wrangler mountainside. Does it say it's for the fuel rail? What do I say?
No. I'm trying to figure out what size it is.
Oh, okay. Oh, you know, I think I can figure it out. So you're gonna put a little bit of Loctite right in there, okay? And this bad boy has gotta go in straight. Alright, so I'm gonna use my fingers and the camera to guide me in. Okay, this thing's gotta be straight. It looks pretty straight. looks pretty straight. Okay. No. Bad boy is snug. Actually, it could probably be a little shorter. See if I can get this thing. Okay. One thing we're gonna check real quick is, hey, where are those? There's threads. Let's see. I'm gonna take one of these out, and then I'm gonna make sure this bad boy goes over. Okay, so this is the fuel rail it's gonna go in. So pretty much we need. Let's see if this thing could fit the inside. So this is the diameter, but the bolt hole is going to be skinny enough to actually go in between it. Okay. All right, let's go. All right. Let's see what you can do. See. Stay. Where I need you to be. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna look at this bad boy. Okay. So also what I may do is I may have to
drill it out more.
nah, it may bottom out quick because of how thick the see, because of the thickness of this, bottom out fast, and we probably don't have that much material where we can drill down without going all the way through. So, did I give you a bolt, bro?
A bolt?
Like one of these? So we got about that much. That's not bad. I was thinking about getting the thread in there as much as possible, and then using a Dremel and cutting off the excess of the thread.
I got you. Maybe cut the thread before you put it in there.
Yeah, but
that might be hard though.
Yeah, because right now she wants to stay in there. Right now, we actually got her on the thread, so the thread is in there now. So it would be better, it would be easier to come back with the Dremel. And once it goes so far in, the little bottom metal tab, it'll snap off so it'll stay in. Alright, so it's all good. Oh, I'm gonna have to use a socket, bro. To put leverage on this thing. That thing hard to turn. Jesus, take the wheel. Take the wheel, Jesus. Not my hands anymore, but your hands. This is my little breaker bar. 1/4 inch breaker bar. Once she's had enough, the bottom end of it will okay, that's good. The bottom end of it will snap. And if there's any excess, we'll cut it. There you go. Okay, buddy. Then get in there and stop playing games. Jeez. Okay. She may be ready to bottom out. I'm thinking she's bottoming out right there. Now, can I get these off? Get me. Can you get me off? Please. Let's see. So it's come on, camera. It's not letting me do. Let's see. Yeah, I'll have to get this thing out of there because I think she's just about thrown it out. She's snug about there. Okay, now I can't get the freaking blue thing out. Let's see. Let me try. Oh, I know it. So this excess thread is like about 4 threads, 3 threads. We're gonna have to cut that flush. Let me see. Yeah, we could probably get one of these at the hardware store, bro.
Probably what?
Probably just get one at the hardware store.
One of those bolts?
Yeah, I mean, because they don't have to be a Torx at the top. Because it's threading in. No, she's threads in. Let me get this thing out before. Okay. Okay. So we're on the right track, man. Alright, so the only thing I do is now is cut the excess thread and then just put it on. I don't think see if I have a cutting wheel for my Dremel. I'm not sure if I do or not. Let's see, but so that is pretty much the basic. Just to see, let's see, alternator problem. Let me see. Are you looking at alternator? The problem. Helical. Why doesn't it need lard? Yes. Okay, Rick. What you're talking about, but so we just need a bolt to be able to hold down one side of that fuel rail. Use the helicoil, put the helicoil in there, and there's a little excess that we'll end up chopping down, which you're gonna have to use our Dremel to get that off. Okay. I'm not sure if I have a Dremel blade for that. Yeah, I don't. Alright guys, well, make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. That's how you're gonna install a helicoil, or you're gonna rethread things in any kind of hole that you're having. Now this one's way more difficult because it's actually behind the block, but it'll be a whole bunch easier if you're doing this in an open space. So make sure that if y'all have not subscribed to the channel, subscribe so that y'all can get notified whenever we go live and do these live. Subscribe to all of my social media under the exact same name that my YouTube is under.